Hi, what's your name?
My name is Nori Robbins.
And why are you here protesting Columbus?
I am here because I don't like the way that myths move on through the population and people believe them.
And, oh, but nice shirt, by the way. And how many times have you been to this protest?
This is my second or my third. I think this is my third.
Yes. And what's like the reaction of people?
People are pretty quiet. Every once in a while we get a honk.
Okay. And what do you think about indigenous rights? Like, what's your feeling about that?
My feeling about indigenous rights, I think of all people's rights. I think everyone should be able to practice their own culture and practice their own religion and practice their own politics.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, hi, what's your name?
My name is Denise Aguirre.
And why are you here today?
We are here because we're trying to get Columbus Day taken off our holidays and stuff because he really didn't do anything. He didn't discover anything. His land was already here, and all he brought was slaves and diseases and everything negative that we have nowadays. So we're here to show people that we know our history and we're trying to make a positive change.
Thank you very much. Hi, what's your name?
Eddie Aguirre.
And why are you here today?
Here to protest a false hero, a false American hero, Christopher Columbus.
And
he's a murderer, a killer. He didn't discover jack shit, so he shouldn't be celebrated. We gotta destroy that myth. We gotta destroy it in our schools and our own people.
Where'd you come from? Like, what city did you come from?
I'm from LA County, Baldwin Park.
And you came all the way down to San Juan Capistrano to protest Columbus?
Yes, sir.
Right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, what's your name?
It's Cisneros.
And why are you here today?
I'm here to protest Columbus Day. I think it's a farce and it should never be celebrated.
Well, what do you think about Columbus?
I think he's, instead of being a hero, he's the exact opposite. He's a destroyer of people and worlds.
Thank you very much. Hi, what's your name?
Jose.
And what are you doing here?
We're protesting Columbus Day.
And why are you protesting Columbus?
Well, he's a criminal instigator of the largest genocide in the Western Hemisphere, beginning October 12th, 1492. And of course, celebrating the death of millions of our ancestors on this day is not justifiable by any means. So, what else?
What do you think? Did Columbus do a genocide, or what's so bad about Columbus?
Well, see, genocide under Raphael Lemkin's definition constitutes to not just the physical killing of people, but also castrating them of their culture, language, anything that's related to the group, anything that causes bodily or mental harm. It all constitutes a genocide, and if we look at everything that was done to our ancestors, it fits the definition of genocide under the Geneva Convention.
All right. Thank you very much. Okay, what's your name?
David.
And why are you here today?
To abolish Columbus Day.
And why do you want to abolish Columbus Day?
Because in our country we're honoring a man that was a murderer, a rapist, a terrorist, and we're told that he was a hero and that he discovered America or us, when in fact that's not true.
Anything else?
That's it.
Okay, why are you here today?
I'm here to abolish Columbus Day.
And why are you here to abolish Columbus Day?
I'm participating in the movement to abolish Columbus Day because it's a racist holiday. It perpetuates racism against Native peoples. Columbus himself oversaw the Discovery Doctrine, in which any European Christian could take possession of any people that he discovered, quote unquote, and also take possession of their land base and anything that they had, any resources that they had. And that was a law according to the Pope, starting in 1493, and the subsequent Vatican law, subsequent monarchical law in Europe, United States, based on British law, up to today still uphold the doctrine of discovery. And so the doctrine of discovery needs to be abolished, and there needs to be reparations, restitution, healing. Part of that involves telling the true story, and not turning Columbus into a myth, not turning him into a hero, role model. Junipero Serra, he shouldn't be glamorized either. He shouldn't be on the seal of the city that we're in right now.
San Juan Capistrano.
The seal of San Juan Capistrano shows Father Serra embracing an Ahashiman boy and showing him the way with an extended palm. And given the history of enslavement and sexual abuse by the priests who ran the missions, it's just a disgusting seal for the city. And that's one of many things that really need to be looked at and addressed. And so we're starting here with Columbus Day.
Thank you very much. And what's your name?
Aaron Carapella.
And why are you here today?
This is, I think, the 6th year in a row I've been here. I'm here because I have ancestors from Italy and American Indian, and my opinion of celebrating Columbus is basically that from my Italian side, it's very disgraceful that he would be lifted up as a role model for what it means to be here. Also, from an American Indian perspective, he was nothing but a genocidal maniac. He had certain ambitions that did not coincide with our ambitions, or the ambitions of the people that were traditionally from here. And to celebrate him is tantamount to celebrating Hitler or any leader that tries to off an entire race of people. And we're putting that in conjunction with the backdrop of the San Juan mission and what Scott alluded to. Father Serra was basically the epitome in a smaller way of what Columbus was. So I'm asking not only to abolish Columbus Day, but to demolish this symbol of atrocity. I think it should be razed down to the ground.
Thank you very much. Okay, hi, what's your name?
Eric.
And why are you here?
I'm here to protest Columbus Day.
And why do you want to protest Columbus? Why are you protesting Columbus?
I'm protesting Columbus because I don't believe that he should be honored as a hero or discoverer or any kind of, be put in any kind of a good spotlight.
And why is that?
Because he was a murderer. He practiced genocide. He had the worst intentions for our indigenous of these countries.
Thank you very much.
No problem.
What's your name?
Gabriela.
And why are you here?
I'm protesting against Columbus Day.
And why are you protesting against Columbus Day?
Because it's not okay to celebrate somebody that has caused so much pain and killed so many people, and we're giving him a day to celebrate like he's a hero. He's not a hero. It's like telling the Jews to celebrate Hitler. You know, it doesn't make any sense to me. And that's what I'm teaching my kids also, the meaning of Columbus.
So you're teaching your kids, you're educating your kids on the truth, right?
Yes, the truth. They need to know the truth, and then they can make their own decisions. But they need to know the truth.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Hi, what's your name, sir?
My name is Ross. I'm from Los Angeles, and I'm here because, like all of us who turned out, I've discussed it at a lot of the heroes that are worshipped in this society, including Columbus.
And what do you think about protesting the mission?
The mission, I think, a lot of people watching this, or this isn't going to be a revelation, but they're the same as concentration camps. The difference between concentration camps and the missions is that these missions are highly revered and...
Middle case. Okay. Do you want water?
Yeah, thanks.
You're welcome.
Go ahead.
Yeah, now if you were to go to Germany, would you see a Starbucks over there with architecture emulating the architecture of Auschwitz? But here you have all this architecture and cute little touristy places with architecture inspired by the mission, which seems a little strange to me. To me, it's the equivalent of having a fast food restaurant or a Starbucks themed after Auschwitz.
Thank you very much.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
All right.
What's your name?
My name is Chris Zitko.
And why are you here?
I'm here to protest Columbus, or I'm here to protest calling this Columbus Day, October 12th. And because my wife is an indigenous person, she's been deported. So instead of marching down the street yelling "Si se puede," I like to show up to these kind of events and get to the root of the problem.
All right. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.